Hey guys, thank you so much for everyone that's staying tuned to this channel. And if you're joining us for the first time and you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and like this video if you are yet to do so. So earlier this year, there was a new announcement for those that are running businesses online as regard payment of taxes, as there was some information that had been shared on the uk.gov as regards people who are running businesses on some digital platforms as to when either they were tracked if they are paying their taxes or not. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the new announcement. So please stay tuned and follow me as I take you on this journey. So if you regularly sell goods or services through an online marketplace, then this activity is for profit and is regarded as a trade. In order to pay tax, then this has to be called a trade or something that you're making capital gain on, and it has to be something that you're doing consistently. But if you're just selling something one-off, let's say for example, you just want to sell off your mattress or your TV in your house and you want to sell that on Facebook Marketplace, then that is not, for profit on a long term. That's just a one-off sale and you don't need to pay tax on that. If you buy goods for resale or you make goods with the intention of selling them for a profit, then that is a trade and then you may need to pay tax on that, on the profit of that. So when do you need to pay tax? If your income from trading or providing services online is less than £1,000 before deducting expense in any tax year, you will not be required to inform MRC or pay tax on it. Some examples below of common scenarios of selling goods online and where tax might need to be paid on any profit. So for example, if you clear out, your garage, for example, and you sell some of the items there on a one-off basis, then that is not a trade. Another situation could be if you're selling, let's say, clothes, from the boot of your cars consistently and you're making money on it. That can be regarded as a trade and profit should be taxable. Another situation is that if you work full-time and at your spare time, let's say you're selling greeting cards on, let's say, platforms like Etsy, that kind of a thing is a trade since you're doing it consistently. Another situation could be that if you're selling, let's say, fairly used cars and you're doing that consistently, you're buying them, on some of those platforms where, they sell fairly used cars and you repair them and you're doing that consistently, that is a trade and you may need to pay tax on that. If you're also running like an online tutorial business where you take students online and you're doing that consistently, that is also a trade. However, from January this year, there was a new, addition to the law where they mentioned that all digital platforms are required to report, information of people on those platforms to HMRC, of people who are currently trading there and who are making money. So the monies that you make on some of those platforms like Etsy, like Amazon, like YouTube, would be reported to HMRC and they will be able to track that. So if you are selling goods or services on these platforms and you have not, gotten this information, this is something that you need to put in mind. And you can use this information also. You can check the amount of income and expenses that the amount of income, you've incurred on those platforms. And you may need to determine, how much you need to pay in taxes if it's exceeded this stipulated amount of £1,000. You can register to pay your tax through, the self-assessment. You can go on the uk.gov.uk website, to register, for a self-assessment tax return, or you can reach out to like a financial advisor, maybe like an accountant who can help you with that. You can also check what you owe and pay your self-assessment bill via the HMRC app. You can download this app from the App Store or for iOS, that's for iOS, or Google Play Store for Android. If you want to check your bill on how much you currently owe, for tax, if you're already making monies on these platforms already. So if you think that the tips that I've shared in this video has been quite helpful, please share with as many people that you know this will be beneficial to, and kindly hit the subscribe button if you are yet to do so. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this channel. See you next time.